Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq that we attend every funeral according to the teaching of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. As Maulana said yesterday when he made announcement of this Hassan Bai's mum, whose name was Fatima, Muhtarama Fatima, who passed away. Abu Yahya always sits into the masjid and keep reciting Quran. You know what happens? The type of life you will lead, same type of death will come to welcome you. Few days ago, there was one Maulana. He's a visitor in this country. He just came to visit. And he's here from 2 months only. He's here from 2 months. In 2 months, he has completed Quran 12 times. He has completed Quran 12 times. No one will be your greater friend than Quran. And no one will be your enemy like this in our time. This is our greatest enemy. This woman who passed away, I came to hear that she used to recite Quran. I don't know, someone was saying that in 3 days she used to complete Quran. So your days also go and your nights also go. And her days also gone and her nights also gone. Just take an account of yourself. How much time you spend on this and how much time you spend on tilawat of the Quran. Because tuhsharuna kama tamutun, the type of death you will meet, same type of resurrection you will face. You know, there used to be families. We hear about some pious families, and you know, sometimes we feel like making dua and cry to Allah that, oh Allah, we are heading towards such a disastrous time. We are worried that when we will breathe our last, will it be with iman or not? Oh Allah, give us our last breath. You are happy with us and we are happy to meet you. Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, whoever is looking forward to meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is looking forward to meet him. And another thing, you know, this Hassan Bai's family, this approximately whole masjid was full before Salat. But it was a pin drop silence. MashaAllah. Very good. Pin drop silence into the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And on the same time, you know, some child was crying. And last time I have urged our old people, especially Gujarati, apna Gujarati logo, bau motta thanvi bani jai badda. Pelle dare. That child was crying because that child's mum will be giving ghusl to the disease. So father has brought that child here. If you don't know circumstances, and if you have no manner of approaching someone, please do not make our masajid empty from children. One of my friend, who is an alim, is visiting one of the country and he was saying that wherever I went to the masjids were empty from children. આપણે આ મોટી ઉંમરના લોકોને આપણે ભીખ માંગીએ કે તમે આવતા રહ્યો મસ્જિદમાં, પણ તમને કોઈને કહેતા નહીં આવડે, કોઈ કપડા હાળા નહીં પહેરેલા હોય, કોઈ બરાબર wudu નહીં કરેલું હોય, કોઈનું શું કે અપ્રોચ રાઈટ નહીં હોય, તો તમને નહીં કહેતા આવડે તો તમે ન કહો. તમે આવો મસ્જિદમાં, વી વેલકમ યુ. અમને તમારી જરૂરત છે મસ્જિદમાં. તમે જો તો મુટવલ્લી હોય, તમે જો તો ચેરમેન હોય, તમે જો તો કોઈ બી હોય. If you don't know the manner to approach our youngsters, stay silent. This is not your house. It is the house of Allah. It is the house of Allah. They are not your visitors. They are the visitors of Allah. Don't intervene. Just now one child was crying, and in my salat I was thinking that, oh Allah, what a great opportunity you gave me. Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he shortened his salat when he heard some child crying. Today I am fulfilling the same sunnah. So I was saying that this woman also used to recite Quran abundantly. Whether in 3 days, whether in 4 days. All of you are listening, all of you are listening. How much time you are spending on reciting Quran? Be honest. And how much you are spending your time with the shaitan? Just take an account of yourself. If you're spending your time with Quran, then when you will be leaving, like two of our elders, Akhlaq Bhai's brother, Ashfaq Bhai, and one of the elder, Muhammad Farid, our friend Junaid Farid's father. Both of them, they are being diagnosed with terminal illnesses. Maybe they are onto the path of traveling from this world to next world. We make dua that, oh Allah, their lifelong piety, good deeds, fasting, salat, tilawat, umrah, hajj, Allah, make it escort them from this world to next world. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So you know what I was saying, that if you spending your time with Quran, then you will be dying, that Quran will come to you. That day that Maulana narrated the Hadith Sharif. And it is being mentioned into the Hadith Sharif. As soon as person is being lowered into the grave, Iman takes a beautiful shape of an individual. Salat takes a beautiful shape an individual. And his zakat and sadaqat and good deeds and tilawat and Quran. And they cordon him. That don't worry, we'll take care of you. And that person will spend his whole barzakhi life in such a manner that he will feel as if within a moment Qiyamah had come down. And on the other side, if your whole life is gone on to the unnecessary social media, then that Maulana was mentioning, that again, an individual will come. He will appear very wretched, very terrible, very fearful, like a devil. And you will spend your time with him. So choice is yours. Whether you want Quran to make your friend, whether you want to spend your time according to the Quran and Sunnah, or whether you want to abuse your time. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and especially our youngsters. Yesterday that Maulana Shoaib Sahab was mentioning, that because they are onto the social media day and night, so whatever these things give them, that is what they do. They sit in front of the mirror. Our girls, our daughters, many times, they just do makeup, they prepare themselves, and that's how they spend their time. So that's why we need youngsters to come to the masjid. I am not saying that no one should be corrected. I am saying that they will be corrected according to the right manner, in a right manner. Otherwise, it so happened, when I come to correct everybody else, then I become very strict. And when it comes to correct myself, then I'm having negligence only. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us. So, Salatul Janaza will take place outside. Muhtarama Fatima Marhuma, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala elevate her to the highest rank of awliya or siddiqeen. Her tilawat of the Quran will become an escort, beautiful escort, from this world to next world. I was saying that some people, they have this is like a norm into their family, because of the piety, because of the taqwa, that every time people depart from our family, first they spend 27th night into the ibadat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and next morning death comes. Next morning death comes. It was a routine into the family. One of the son didn't feel well after spending time into the ibadat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So even mom said that, because you are so unwell, you can't even fast. How are you? So he said, no, I can see my whole house is full. People are there. They have come to take me. They have come to welcome me. They are like a big reception. And within few minutes he was no more. Whether we want to die like that, or whether we want to die with this. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq, that, give us beautiful and beautiful mouth. So inshallah Salatul Janaza will take place. Allah elevate her to the highest rank of awliya siddiqeen.